Is it possible to create 50 meals that perfectly represent each one of our nation's 50 states?
Gooey duck.
Well, I'm gonna have a lot of fun trying.
Power, polish.
He's got it.
I'm Taylor Hicks. You may know me as a singer, so why as an entertainer hosting a food show? Simple. I love food. I even own my own barbecue joint, and I love to travel. So I'm hitting the road and eating my way across America, one state at a time.
On this episode of State Plate, I'm hitting the Pacific Northwest, traveling through the only state named after a U.S. president, known for its apples, coffee, and breathtaking scenery. That's right, I'm in the great state of Washington.
Home to world-class seafood, fresh fruits and berries, award-winning coffee, and a whole lot more.
So stay tuned for a heaping helping of Washington on State Plate. So here's the challenge. I have this empty plate that I have to fill up with foods that best represent the state of Washington. The question is, what deserves to go on the plate and what will be left off?
All over the Evergreen State, farmers grow an abundance of apples and raspberries. The Pacific Coast is where you'll find some of the finest salmon in the U.S. The rugged shoreline of Puget Sound is home to the much-loved gooey duck. And Seattle is the American headquarters for coffee. Washington is home to a rich variety of foods and tastes from both the sea and the land. In building a plate from this vast and beautiful state, we must also take into account the local taste for combining the traditional with the rare and unusual. Our appetizer could have been fancy oysters on the half shell, or a batch of fish and chips served on a newspaper. Those are all fine and good, but today, we're walking on the weird side. I'm meeting with Shina Wasaki, a second-generation farmer of a strange and iconic food called gooey duck.
So what is a gooey duck?
A gooey duck is the world's largest burrowing clam. They grow in the wild in Puget Sound. There's more gooey ducks by weight than any other animal.
So it's pronounced gooey, but it's spelled Geo, G-E-O.
Yes, that's how we can tell you're not from around these parts if you call it a geoduck.
How did it get its name?
It's a Nisqually tribal name that means dig deep.
Which is what Shina's father did in the 80s. He was a wild gooey duck fisherman with a vision.
He could see that this was an area that needed something more sustainable. We can't just harvest and never replant. So we were kind of on the forefront of a new sort of aquaculture, which is gooey duck farming.
Since then, the demand for gooey duck has taken off on the other side of the world in Asia. But the locals here are still fiercely loyal to their favorite bivalve.
It is definitely Pacific Northwest all the way. I mean, we've got the Evergreen State College right across the bay. That's their mascot.
That's their mascot?
Yeah, it's very much part of our counterculture and keeping it weird here.
Keeping it weird in the
Yep.
Pacific Northwest.
This is our farm where we plant gooey ducks.
Here's how it works. PVC tubes are pushed into the mud. Baby gooey ducks are dropped through the mesh. The mesh is there to keep predators away.
We plant them in rows, just like corn.
How many of them did you plant?
We planted about 20,000 in this little space.
The babies burrow deep into the sand. Eventually, the tubes are removed and the gooey ducks keep growing right in the same place.
These gooey ducks have been growing here for 5 years.
Long enough for them to get a lot bigger. The ones they harvest weigh in about 2 pounds each.
So let's go dig up a geoduck.
Okay, let's do it. So this is Juan. He's been harvesting gooey ducks for us for about 8 years.
Hey, Juan.
Hi, how are you?
I'm scared.
There's a hole right there. That's a gooey duck siphon shell. So Juan's digging the gooey duck right here. When you're ready, you can do it next.
That thing's weird.
Yeah, they're prehistoric.
They're prehistorically weird.
No other clams are quite like this.
I mean, they don't even look like they need to even be in the shell.
They can't be in the shell. Even when they're babies, they're hanging out like this.
I don't know about all this.
This is a good challenge. Are you gonna do it?
Sell me on it.
This is gonna be the cleanest, freshest, most delicate shellfish you've ever eaten. I think that you're gonna love it.
Go on.
You're the perfect man for the job. This is Washington. You said you wanted to come to Washington and see what we're all about. We are weird clams here.
So am I. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The saltwater jet carves out a hole where your arm goes.
There's a hole here. Just get to the marker. There you go.
When you feel it, grab it and yank.
There you go, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gooey duck. Huh? This is the weirdest thing that I've ever seen in my whole life. This has been
Yeah.
the weirdest activity that I've ever done in my whole life.
You worked hard for this. I think it's gonna be the best meal you've ever had. You ready?
Maybe.
You wanna get cleaned up first?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's get out of here.
The Oyster Bar is Shina's baby, and it's bringing her parents' legacy into the future.
Welcome to the Chelsea Farms Oyster Bar. You worked hard today digging those gooey ducks. Our chef, Austin, has prepared some gooey duck crudo for you to try.
Crudo means raw. Now, gooey duck can be fried, made into chowder, or all sorts of other dishes. But today, we're going pure and simple. The gooey duck is sliced thin and artfully arranged with fresh veggies, fish roe, and kimchi brine.
You know, I would try just gooey duck first.
Crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
Very clean tasting. Really
Yeah.
kind of tastes like a clam. It's not chewy.
It's not chewy. It tastes like a mild clam. You're just eating the steak part of it, not the whole body.
You would think that, like, looking at the gooey duck, that it would have this exotic taste.
It was outrageous looking when you dug it out, right?
Yes.
Not what you were expecting for flavor when you ate it.
Not at all. I
Yep.
never would have thought that that thing could taste so good in my tummy.
It's a shocking beast.
Gooey duck is the appetizer for our Washington State plate.
I really dig this appetizer. Freshly sliced gooey duck crudo from Puget Sound. Coming up,
Fish on, fish on,
Fish
fish on.
on.
Get him. All right, hey, you're into one. Nice.
this spectacular coastline is a big part of what draws people to Washington State. And it's home for Captain John Kaiser. When he's not writing or lecturing, you can probably find him right here running Salt Patrol, a sport fishing operation in the peninsula town of Westport.
Hey, John,
Good morning.
what time of day is it?
It's time to go coho fishing.
I see you got the Salt Patrol. I got the Soul Patrol. Let's go catch some coho.
I'm ready.
Salmon is a giant part of Washington State.
Yeah, it's part of our culture. I mean, all the way back to the Native Americans. We have a commercial fishing industry that's very strong that catches salmon, and then, of course, sportsmen love them. You know, it's the top game fish in Washington. Everybody wants to go out and catch a salmon.
And that's exactly what we're gonna do once we get about a mile or so offshore.
So tell me all the varieties of salmon that are in these waters here in Washington.
Well, you have Chinook, which is called a king salmon. You have coho, which is called a silver salmon. And then you have, down here, we get some chum, which are dog salmon. We get, there's sockeye, which tend to go up in the lakes.
So what makes these waters so great for salmon fishing?
All these fish that are coming down from Alaska are passing by here. They're coming down the coast of Washington. When they're passing by here, Taylor, they're hungry.
Well, we've got just the thing for those hungry salmon.
So this is what we call a fish flash, and it's going to rotate in the water, basically like this, and it creates an attraction for the salmon. That's the true bait fish lure right there. That's a little spoon. You can see it's got some color on it, glow in the dark on one side. That simulates that size of the bait fish that they're feeding on. So the only other thing we do to get it ready is we put a little bit of scent on it to make it smell good like bait fish.
Yeah.
Today's Blue Plate special is anchovy.
Smear it on there like that, and she's ready to fish.
Let's rig her up.
All right.
Captain John shows me how to wrap the line and sink it down to the right depth.
Let's go get some fish.
All right.
Then we let the boat drift and trail the lures behind us.
So let's talk about the taste of coho.
Okay.
How is it different than the rest of the salmon?
Well, your king salmon, they're thicker and fatter, so typically a lot of guys like to smoke them. Your coho, they're sweet. They have a really good taste to them.
Sounds like a pretty delicious meal.
It is a good meal. Salmon anytime is a good meal.
And just like that,
Fish on, fish on,
Fish
fish on,
on.
get him. All right, hey, you're into one.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, he's running.
I think it's a coho.
You think so?
Yeah.
Salmon fishing in Washington, baby. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That is a coho. That is a coho.
Coho salmon in Washington. We're gonna put it on a cedar plank.
Let's do that. All right.
We head back to the Westport Maritime Museum where the grill's hot and the cedar plank's been soaked in water. A little seasoned salt and lemon pepper is all it needs. Just look at that color.
Look at that beautiful piece of fish. You can smell the cedar in this. I mean, it's just, it fills the air. And you know, I love how there's like the burnt edges around the cedar too. And that
Gives it a little bit of smoke.
should we take a bite?
I think so.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Just right.
Smoky. I mean, you can really taste the cedar and the smoke that just
Oh, yeah.
comes right up through the fish. And it's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I like this cedar plank here. That is an amazing utensil to cook salmon. The Salt Patrol has definitely met the Soul Patrol on the Washington coast.
We caught our entree. Simple, smoky, sweet, and perfect coho salmon. Next up on State Plate,
How about them apples?
we're rolling through Washington in search of the state's most iconic foods and the people who love them. Like Debbie Kloszewski, this former mayor planted the seeds for a dream that grew into a public apple orchard.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Taylor.
How you doing?
Good. Welcome to the current apple orchard.
Good day for apple picking.
Oh, it sure is.
Back in the 50s, this was a private orchard. Then in the 1990s, the local community obtained a grant to buy it and turn it over to the city, keeping it as an orchard and park.
So it's a beautiful, calm oasis in the middle of a city.
The Curran Orchard resource enthusiasts roll out all sorts of programs and events.
We help the city maintain the park. We have an Adopt a Tree program, pruning parties, summer concerts, cider squeeze, and school tours.
Sounds like a fun time.
Oh, it is. It's 7.33 acres. We have over 250 apple trees here. So the community continues to enjoy the benefits of this very special place.
I like the variety of apples that we have in this orchard. Gravenstein is the best because it's good for pies.
My favorite apple was the Fuji.
My favorite kind of apple is a Honeycrisp.
What you're looking for is really size and color. And so that one looks like a good one right there. And you just want to gently twist it in a circular motion, because if you just rip it off like that, then you might cause some of the other apples to fall off before they're ready.
What about this one back here? Oh, yeah.
Oh, real good shape.
See, I had to work a little bit harder for that.
But it's a keeper.
That is a keeper. I can't wait to eat these.
They'll be delicious.
So what are we making?
So I think we're doing stewed apples today.
Stewed apples.
It doesn't take long, just 20 minutes on the stove with sugar, butter, lemon juice, and cinnamon.
What do you think?
I think it looks awesome.
So-
May I serve you?
Sure. Just melts in your mouth. Mm-hmm. The cinnamon and sugar, and the butter. Let's not forget about the butter. I love this dish because it could just go with anything. And apples are a side on the Washington State Plate.
Here's to the Washington apple. Here, here.
How about them apples? This side will be Sweet Harmony with our main dish, coho salmon. Our Washington plate is starting to fill up, but we are going to skip the second side dish and head straight to the first part of our dessert. Washington produces 90% of red raspberries made in the USA, and this colorful fruit is the perfect ingredient for a sweet, tasting treat.
To get the freshest raspberries Washington has to offer, you gotta pick them early.
That's why we're up with the birds to meet Russ and Dan Pica on their berry farm in the Puyallup Valley.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Taylor.
Hey, Taylor.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. It is early.
It is very early. We're out here at sunrise. That way we can have everything picked and out to our stands that day. So there are times people are waiting in our stands. The berries that are picked, they're no more than, they could be a half hour old is all off the vine. So
Wow.
things are really fresh.
We're third generation, and this has been a part of the family since going back to 1904.
Pica Farms is only about 12 acres, but it's enough to keep these two brothers busy.
So what are you looking for?
When we pick or have our pickers go through, they're looking for berries that are obviously red, so we don't want anything too yellow. We don't want anything too ripe, because if it's too ripe, it gets too soft, and customers won't like that.
They just come right off.
They do.
A good indicator of whether it's ripe or not is when you pick it, it comes off easy, and you see the stem remains there. If you pick this too green, see the stem stays on it. But right here, it just slides right off.
I love it how you don't have to bend over so you're not breaking your back.
It's a very peaceful activity.
I love it. What do you guys like to eat with this? Just
I like them just right off the vine.
You like them right off the vine?
Yep.
Yeah, they taste great.
Can't argue with that. But this State Plate's dessert's gonna start with a tart.
So this is a raspberry tart made with your raspberries.
Nice.
It's a fresh baked pastry crust filled with creamy homemade custard, topped with those incredible raspberries right off the vine.
Creamy, crunchy, a little tart.
Little tart.
No pun intended.
That's right.
The raspberry is so sweet too. It has just an amazing complement to the fresh cream and obviously the crust.
Light, refreshing.
Tastes like summer though.
It does.
And that's why this raspberry tart is part of our Washington dessert plate. What would be the smoothest way to finish off a perfect dessert? Coming up on State Plate.
Clean up on aisle 1.
Hey.
Our Washington State Plate is almost full. What goes best with something sweet? How about something strong and bold and hot? I think you know where I'm headed.
The coffee house has become a favorite American hangout. Let's see what all the fuss is about.
David Schomer was way ahead of the curve when he partnered to launch Espresso Vivace back in 1988. Since then, he's been roasting coffee, brewing coffee, and training rookie baristas, which is what I'm gonna be today.
Coffee time?
Of course it is. I'm in Seattle. You were one of the first to actually do it here in the city, and it's become quite the phenomenon.
More like a tidal wave that spread from coast to coast. These days, Americans spend billions of dollars every year on drinks like the ones made famous right here.
And I'll show you a little bit about how we actually do it.
The espresso is the building block for all the coffee drinks.
It's a very strong, short shot. You can add milk, make espresso macchiato, which is about equal part milk and espresso. Cortado, 3 times the amount of milk. Cappuccino, 4 times. And latte, about 10 times the amount of milk.
But first things first, crafting the perfect shot of espresso.
We're gonna grind by the cup, so it's fresh.
So what kind of coffee is it?
It's a Northern Italian roast by my company called Espresso Dolce. It's supposed to be sweet.
Smells beautiful.
Nice. Can you smell some caramel?
I can smell caramel, yeah.
Toasty, earthy nut
Definitely
fragrance?
smell the
Yeah.
toasted nut.
And that smell should be the flavor. So really our life's work is try to get that fragrance in the cup. Now we're gonna pour this right in there, nicely distributed right from the start. Should be enough.
Okay, now this is hot.
It's very hot.
Nice and even, that's the way.
Come in flat with the tamper, as flat as you can be. Press hard, then twist while you lift. Twist and lift, and then snap. Now go again, power it.
Power it.
Power it, and then polish without power.
Power, polish.
Nice. He's got it. You're gonna come in like this angle, and put it in.
Okay.
Make sure it's not crooked. Perfect. Find your cup, put it under there, hit that button.
All right, so hit the button.
Yeah, and there's a beautiful pour coming out.
Not bad for my first time.
Not bad.
I didn't realize that this initial piece of the process is very, very important to how
Yeah.
the coffees taste. It's definitely bold.
Straight espresso will get you going, that's for sure. But a lot of folks like steamed milk in the mix.
I'm gonna make a latte.
Let's do it. So let's steam some milk.
Okay.
The steaming process takes some skill, but the machine here helps a lot. The real artistry is in the pour. Of course, David makes it look easy.
See? Nothing to it. Okay? So we're going to show you to do that next. Tilt like this and pour across the surface. Flatten out as you're pouring. Get some white.
Oh boy.
Clean up on aisle 1.
Hey. My latte art is not latte da. If it tastes like it smells,
Yeah.
we're in good
The
shape.
holy grail is that fragrance.
If it tastes like it looks,
Maybe not so much.
let's try it and see.
Oh my gosh.
So milky and smooth, and that is a wonderful latte. It has such a rich, robust taste.
Good.
Seattle coffee is the grand finale on our Washington State plate.
Well, thank you.
Cheers.
So to complement our dessert, we're going to add a strong shot of Seattle espresso to finish off the meal. And our state plate is complete. On our appetizer plate,
This is the weirdest thing that I've ever seen in my whole life.
artfully arranged gooey duck crudo. For our main dish,
Coho salmon in Washington State? That's state plate.
coho salmon grilled on a cedar plank. On the side, sweet stewed apples, served nice and warm.
Let's not forget about the butter.
And a dessert duo, fresh raspberry tart paired with a shot of robust Italian espresso.
Not bad for my first time.
Not bad.
So let's raise a glass to this beautiful stop on our state plate adventure.